In this video, we're going to go over what a method is. All a method is a set of instructions that the computer will follow. So, I've called this thing right here the main method a few times, and up to this point, that's where we've done all the coding. Well, the computer has to have a first place to look for instructions, and it goes to the main method. And it can only get inside other methods from the main method. So you do what you call a method call. That's where the main method tells it to go to a different method. So how do I start a method? We'll go over what some of these words mean later on. I can type in public or private. That's as long as everything's in the same class, that's fine. I'll type in void. Void is my return type, which we'll probably go over more in the next video. But for now, just type in void. Public void, and then I type in the method name, starting with a lowercase letter. Let's say method 1. Open and close parentheses, and then start a curly brace. So everything inside here, inside this curly brace, and that curly brace, is inside method 1. This is in method 1. And I'll do basically the same thing except with method 2 down here. So public void method 2. This is in method 2. Alright, how do I call these methods? What I do is I type in methods intro, which is my class name. Then I give it some type of name. I'm just going to go with Joey. I think that's a great name. Equals new methods intro. Open and close parentheses and put a semicolon. Well, guess I have an error. I spelled that wrong. INTRO. Alright. And then I can call method 1 by typing in Joey, which is the word I put right here. It could have been rhinoceros or whatever I wanted. Dot method 1. I type in Joey dot method 2. Well, and well, I'll run this real quick just so you can see that. So what the computer is doing with these instructions is it's going to the main method and says, oh, I need to go down to method 1. And then it types out, this is method 1. Where'd that output? There it is. Then it says, alright, method 1 is already done. We've completed those set of instructions. Let's go to method 2. And then it says, okay, this is in method 2. But what if we have a third method? Let's create a third method. And by the way, the people do not name their methods method 1, 2, and 3. They name the method according to what it's doing. You'll see more examples of that in almost every video from now on. I'm going to be using different methods for, so you'll see kind of what I do. I think people do it fairly set in stone. One neat thing you can do with methods is you can call a method from another. So let's say I want to call method 3 right after method 1. All I do is I type in method 3, open and close parentheses, and put a semicolon. Notice I do not type joey.method3. You only type the, I don't even know what that word's called. You only type that word inside the main method, and down in every other method you just type in the remaining part here. And let's say I want method 3 right there. So notice I'm never calling method 3 in the main, but it'll still be called once after method 1, once after method 2. It goes 1, 3, 2, 3. So you can follow that line fairly easily. Alright, at this point you're wondering what these are good for. I'll do a quick example right now. Let's say I want to let's say I'll get the method public void get to numbers. I can actually send numbers from one method to the other, and we'll show you how to do that right now. Let's see. Oh, I need to get some imports. So import java.util.star. I was not planning on doing this at the beginning of the video. So let's see. Scanner input equals new scanner system.in. So we're going to have the user read in two different numbers. Int x equals input dot next int and we'll do the same thing with int y equals input dot next int. Enter two integers. Alright. Public void. Actually. Yeah, we can do that. Public void display two numbers. Oh. The first number is, and then we'll tell it to display x, and we'll also tell it to display y. I noticed this thing does not understand x and y. We actually have to send those in. From this method, we'll call display two numbers. Sorry, I changed how I want to do this part way through. We'll send in x and y, and we do that just by putting commas there. Oh, that's why it's not working. I haven't finished the code down here. Then we'll tell it to take an integer called x and an integer called y. Okay. And looks like I accidentally capitalized my y down there. Okay, so this is working just fine now. No more red lines. So what's going to happen is this method's going to tell the user to enter two integers, and this method will display them. So notice whenever I get to this method, it automatically will go to this method afterwards. So we'll call that up here. So Joey dot that method name is semicolon. So enter two integers, 5 and 29. First number is 5, second number is 29. And I think that'll give you a decent idea of how methods work. There's a like button down below if you'd like to hit that. If not, there's also a dislike button if you'd rather hit that one. And we'll probably be doing a few more videos on methods very soon. Just, I know these took me a while to understand, so hopefully you'll pick it up faster than I did. Thanks for watching.